Hello, race fans. Welcome to another Race Face Drive-In 5 here on raceface.tv. As always, I'm Jacob Seelman in the host's chair. I am back with Colton Kelly, who had what was supposed to be a double header as his most recent set of Pro Truck races over the weekend between Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida, and Mobile Speedway back in Alabama. I let's dig into this a little bit, Colton. First off, welcome back. Just kind of take us through what happened at Five Flags first, because I know, as you're going to tell us, this weekend did not go how we hoped it would go for you, unfortunately, and you had to miss out on some track time because of that.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a little disappointing, but we had a really good truck in practice and qualifying. I qualified fifth out of fourth, and the end put us fourth. And I dropped down to fifth, so a couple cars went around me, but it was all right. I kept my cool together, and I started picking them off one by one. And I came up to the field, and I was doing really, really good, reeling in third. And I really think I could have had second that race. It was really, really fast. And I was coming up on this lap car, and I don't want to say any names. I don't want to get any, you know, bad things. But what happened was I didn't know the rule, and I thought lap cars were supposed to go low. So I decided to make my move on the outside. And when I did that, I hit the wall and I destroyed the rear of my truck. It was really disappointing, but didn't finish last because, someone got DQ'd. So that felt really good not finishing last.
I was going to say there is at least a tiny bit of positive to come
Just a
out of all that.
little. Yeah,
So.
what our crew did a great job. Our truck was a little loose, like off the exit. So we got that fixed, and I was really, really good in the race. So good job.
I know, yeah, I think the bummer of all of it was you and I were talking just before we started this episode that the one bummer really was that it was enough damage that you guys weren't able to repair it to be able to race at Mobile on Saturday, right?
It was a lot of damage. We bent a shock, broke the axles. It was a lot of stuff. It's in the shop right now. It's not looking good, but well, we should have it by the next race. But yeah.
What is the next race that you guys if the repairs get done that you guys are hoping to run?
I think it is Pensacola in 2 weeks from now. I'm not 100% positive, but I know we're racing 2 weeks from now if we get the truck back
So, before the end of May, though, we know that.
for before the end of May. Yes, probably. Yeah.
I know obviously the crash kind of put a little bit of a damper on that, but before that, I want to talk a little bit big picture. Obviously, you're still very new to the pro truck side of things. So where do you feel like your confidence level is at? How do you feel like you're starting to settle in now that you've got at least a couple races worth of laps under your belt?
I feel like I've always been 100% confident. I've never taken 1% out of myself. I've been very confident. I know my driving style, and I know I did good. And the first race I did really good. I finished second my first race, which was very impressive. But I've always had really good confidence in myself, and I think that really showed on the track. I'm I'm doing really good right now. Other than
I know. I was gonna say, I know Pensacola was new for you. What was your impression? What did you think of being able to go there for the first time?
I went actually practice there, so I did have some laps under my belt, which is a good
Mhm.
thing. But I would personally choose Mobile over it. But it's a fun track. It's a very high speed track. It's very
Mhm.
difficult to drive for sure. It's very track changing, but I do like it though. It's
Some different challenges than you'd say.
it definitely is. There's a big difference between Mobile and Pensacola for sure.
What for you has been the biggest challenge or the biggest thing that you've had to adapt to since you've moved into the pro truck?
The driving style for sure. Some stuff can correlate from quarter midgets to trucks, but it's a very different big car driving style. It's more of a driving a boat per se, more than driving a go-kart, if for better lack of words.
There's a big difference between a boat and a go-kart. A boat on asphalt. That's an interesting visual analogy there, I would say.
Yeah, it's what it feels like for sure.
So obviously, we know you've got a couple weeks before you're going to be looking to get back in the truck. How much are you going to be able to be in the shop helping with whether it's the repairs or once things get back, get back repaired, helping kind of massage on it, get it ready for the next race?
We'll have to put some new tires, we'll have to change oil, we'll have to do the regular maintenance stuff for sure. But right now, the where the axle is and where the truck is about an hour away from both, so I won't be able to there to work on the truck right now because of school. It really
Mhm.
sucks. But
You want to be working on it
yeah, I want to be working on it so I can learn for sure.
for
But
sure.
once we get the truck back, we will have to do the regular repairs for sure.
Mhm. So what's on Colton Kelly's to-do list schedule? What have you got going in between now and the next race? Obviously, we're coming up on May, so I know you won't have too much longer school-wise before you're out for the summer. But anything fun going on in your world outside the helmet?
Exams, that's fun for sure. Awesome.
I hear the sarcasm in your voice. Nobody your age loves testing. I know I didn't when I was your age.
I don't like exams, but just stuff to study. And if you want to race, you got to get good grades. It's part of the deal.
Absolutely. No fishing that you know of, or
Not that I know of, no, but could be
might
always.
I was gonna say you might have to find a day to fit in something fun in between now and the next race.
Actually, but not between this race, but a couple weeks from now, I will
Hmm.
be getting into a micro sprint car,
Oh,
which
there you go.
would be really fun. My first ever dirt car on the track, so be great. I'm really excited.
Okay, so that begs where and with who?
Robin Ramazar and Giancarlo Ramazar, and it's some track down in Florida. I forget what the track's called, but it'll be really fun, yeah.
Homework. Yeah, I know. I just said you're getting close to being done with school, and I'm giving you homework. But for our next drive-in five, I want you to be ready to we'll talk more about that micro because that's going to be something completely different for you having never been on dirt before.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, Colton. Before we finish up here, real quick, sponsors, shout outs, thank yous. Who do you need to give a nod to that helps you get to the racetrack each time?
Pave America, Southern Protection Agency, Southern Drywall, and everybody else that's happened helped me out. My mom, my dad, the Lord couldn't be here without them. Everybody that's helped me through my career, you know, it's everybody.
It's been a lot of fun to watch so far. We've obviously are just getting started seeing it. So, Colton, always appreciate your time, and we will look forward to talking to you here in a couple weeks once we get you back on the track again.
All right, thank you, Jacob. See you soon.
That's Colton Kelly. My name's Jacob Seelman. This has been another Race Face Drive in 5. We'll see you next time on raceface.tv. Keep it tuned there every day for all the latest in the world of racing.